basically wants permission to ask.
You're shit at wording things. You really are shit at wording
No,
things.
because I'm getting the message across. I'm just not wording it in the way you want me to.
Here's what's going on, right? There's tension between me and NuNu. Matt's encouraging it to happen, and I said last night, SK told me 2 days ago that there's no dating in the gang, and Matt's like, I don't think that's the thing. Jay and Saint are dating in the gang, so he said to me he'd clarify that with you.
Yeah, basically what Steve said. So do they have permission?
What kind of tension are we talking about?
Sexual tension.
I didn't want to hear that out loud. You didn't have to say it like that.
If the whole Dean shit didn't happen, something probably would have happened between us sooner. I'll be honest. But that's caused a lot of hesitancy. That whole thing caused a lot of hesitancy for me. Especially because she's still only got a vest, right? So I don't want to cause issues that could affect her. But according to Matt, we've both admitted feelings for each other.
You have?
What, you and Matt?
Yeah. me and Steve have feelings for each other. We haven't let Tighty know yet.
Also me and NuNu.
Poor girl.
If you pursue that, if NuNu
and
you were to be a thing,
here's the thing. I need to talk to her about it, but I don't want to talk to her about it until I got this straightened out, in case the conversation ends in, a good way, I should say, right? But, like, from my side of things, I want it to be clear that, gang is above everything. And while we're in doing gang shit, in my opinion at least, we shouldn't... Not that we... How do I put this? I don't know how to put it. When, like... I want to put the gang above everything, which yesterday was an example of it. Like, she wanted to talk to me at the start of the storm, and we didn't end up talking at all because there was all the shit that happened yesterday.
You chose to create a track on me instead.
I want to make sure she's on the same page in regards to that, because I don't want to start getting into arguments because I'm fucking have to go do like a cook or some shit. You know what I mean? Simple shit.
See,
for me, nothing should change.
It seems pretty complicated already, right? You've got NuNu. You got people pointing fingers and drawing lines between other people. Say there is a fallout between you and NuNu, a bad one, that could hinder future collaboration gang-wise.
I think I'm mature enough for it not to, personally, but...
Do you think NuNu would be the same?
I think so. I think so long as, if shit does go down, I'm not a prick about it. I don't think she'd have, like, a major issue with me. Because she's still friendly with a lot of her exes, but, Ray's a different story because he was a cunt, to put it bluntly.
To be fair, that they pushed her down the stairs.
They pushed her down the stairs, yeah. Like...
Yeah, that happened. And they joked about it.
This is just sounding like some...
It's one rule for one and one rule forever isn't fair, Sparky, and we've let Jay and Saint, so...
They were together before they joined the gang, though.
No.
Yes.
Saint wasn't in the gang. We very much knew they were together.
That's
what I'm saying. That's exactly
oh yeah, yeah, no, that you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Mandem, they was already a duo.
Yeah, but it still works the same way. We let them in knowing that was a risk of them ever splitting up.
I mean, yeah, but no disrespect. What they had been a lot more long term than a couple weeks back and forth with STE NuNu.
I think it's been a lot longer than a couple of weeks. I can't lie. It's been since everyone went to London.
That's April.
That was a while ago. Yeah, that was a while ago.
That was like 3 months, 4 months almost.
4 months, 3 weeks, same shit.
To be fair, 4 months is a long time in the city.
I'll let it simmer. I'll get back to you.
You let it simmer.
Does that mean he can let it simmer or like?
You know, just keep shit as it is right now. You know, no progression, no back steps. Just remain where you are.
This is the problem. She's expecting to have a conversation with me when she wakes up today. I put it off yesterday. I don't know how much longer I can put it off. Because there was a whole thing a few days ago where there was a love letter written and given to me anonymously. That wasn't from her, but was definitely about her.
What's your
Because-
goals in this life?
What do you mean?
Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
It's a good question, actually. I don't know, you know. I don't really think
Driving
too
an
far ahead.
X6, couple kids, taking them to rugby.
I think kids is not really something I would want too much, because it would get in the way of this life. And like we've said before, I'm addicted to this shit.
So this life is your first love, would you say?
Yeah.
So would that
Which
not
is-
mean that, you know, regardless of how you and Nunu go, you'd never have the full amount of care for her because she would always be secondary to the life you're addicted to?
She's a part of the life I'm addicted to, though. So I feel like that's not really a fair statement.
Sophia's
is.
just resubscribed for
Survive
11
single with
months.
11 months, bro.
She also becomes more separate to that when you take that step, right? Because you are then not only with her on a day-to-day in a gang term, but on a personal level as well. That's the issue, right? It's like you have if you have an addiction to that, there might come a time where she feels like that takes priority and she feels a certain way, or vice versa. If I told you, if Tommy T walked out of his door right now and said, listen, Nunu's been working with the cops and you've been with her for a year, you shoot at her?
Jesus Christ.
'Cause
That's
the
a
type of
deep
problems
question.
You got. That's the type of problems you got to face in this lifestyle. I'm not
That's
saying
why I
Nunu's
wanna-
a snitch.
That's
but
why
you
I.
got to think of every option here.
That's why I wanted to clarify that, you know, gang is priority. And if that's something she's not happy with, then now would be the time for her to say that, you know?
Because if gang is priority, that means if there was ever something that happened with either of you and the other one had to be put down, that there would be no hesitation.
Yep.
I
You
don't
look
think
at
you
Dean.
overthink it. I think you just send it, mate.
I think you're dumb.
Nah, 'cause as long as you know it's gang first, bro, like, it's not much thought that needs to go into it, bro. If you have to shoot her, you have to shoot her. I didn't want to shoot Dean, bro, and believe me, like, I did it, so...
But you also, out of everyone in the Mandem, were also the closest to losing your chain at one point because of that mentality.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Yeah. Arguably because I stood up for you. And told you that that was an option that was coming. Then you switched up.
I've already had this chat with Patar, but obviously times are different now. But while he was to, I see he gave the go ahead. I haven't just been, you know, running around this aimlessly.
Talk of the devil and they will appear.
Well, fuck.
Yo, Wagwan.
Wagwan.
Nunu, how's it going?
It's going good. I haven't seen you in a minute. Lesky, how you been?
I'm good. Same old. How are you?
Same old, same old. I'm back though.
Good shit.
Any more
Hey, what are you guys
coke?
getting up to?
We just chilling. Does anyone need coke? I can get you some now.
I'm up.
Oh, yeah.
Put
I'm good,
a
I'm
pin
good.
in it. Pinned right there. Pin in it.
What does that mean?
You know, just a pin in it for now.
That's boring.
Whose house did you wake up in?
Moses. I got keys to 3 apartments here today, so I don't know how.
Steve removed you and asked me to add you.
Well, whose
So,
other house is it?
You'll have
Apartment
mine,
5,
Moses, and
apartment
then
8,
someone else.
apartment 6.
Couple questions for you, Nunu.
Sure, what's up?
You know, we've been through the same questioning process with Steven. In a hypothetical scenario, right?
Yeah? I've been through a lot of those hypothetical. Yeah? Yeah?
Steve has a change of heart and decides to work with the police. I personally don't think that would happen, but for this narrative, pretend it has. Tommy T steps out of his apartment. You guys have taken it to the next level, which I am aware you are discussing behind closed doors. And T gives you the order
yeah.
to shoot Steve. Are you shooting Steve?
Yes.
That was a long pause.
No. I was just thinking, because you didn't name any names through the whole thing, so I was like, just thinking the whole question through. But yeah, obviously. It's gang over anything, right?
I'm gonna give you another hypothetical. Steve's got into some issues with a group that we don't want problems with, and they
Can I
hurt him
just
real
answer
bad.
that real quick?
Yeah, go
I'll
on,
call
go
her
on.
back. Oh, hey Claire, let me call you back in 5 minutes, okay? Okay. Right.
So hypothetically, Steve has, you know, caused some issues with a gang, and they've fucked him up real bad. Stabbed him, shot him, whatever. They hurt him real bad. You guys are at a next stage. You know, you guys have been together a little while. The gang makes a decision that we aren't going to take that smoke. Are you following that, or are you acting out of emotion?
Obviously, I'll follow through with whatever the orders are. Who the fuck am I to do anything else, right?
About you, Steve. If Nunu got fucked up by a gang, and we told you to leave it, would you be able to leave it?
If you told me to leave it, I'd leave it. But like, you know, if I seen her getting fucked up, I'd back it at the moment, like with anyone else in the gang. It's been something that has been pretty clear in this gang is you always back the voice.
What do you both want?
But the thing is, like, I always...
We haven't had a chance to speak to each other, SK.
Bro,
You're asking us a lot of questions right now, bro.
That's good. You know, we're all on the same page. Nunu, what do you want from Steven?
Listen, I don't know what I want, okay? I don't know what I want, and what I know I want is for people not to stir a shit ton, and I feel like that's what's been happening lately, and that's why it's come to this point right here, and you having to ask us these kind of questions, because we haven't even, you know, done any talking or anything in that means, but people have, you know? If anything, people want us to be together more than maybe we want it. Does that make sense?
That's a long day, Steve.
What? No. Steve would agree with me. I think the only reason it's come to this is
I'm not
because
asked
people
about
been
you.
stirring so much, you know? And they made it like
Who
a
would you say has been stirring?
Oh, I could name a few.
A serum.
Do you have your hand up because you're admitting to stirring, or hand
Oh, yeah,
up 'cause you wanna
100%.
expose people?
Matt,
No, but the thing is, it isn't even stirring. I just know you're bitch made, bro, and you haven't said anything. Like,
to be fair, anyways, Matt obviously, I feel like Matt's more like on the helping hand though, right? Like trying to give the push to both of us. Anyways, Saint and Cammy a lot actually. They've been doing that shit a bunch, behind my back even. Me having to find out behind like from people. Who more? See?
I don't know.
You said you'd say Saint was stirring it.
Oh, definitely.
They've stopped though.
To be
Yeah.
fair, you had a
Because
conversation
we
about
asked
it.
them to.
They stirred it for like a day and then realized, hang on, this probably ain't a good idea, and they stopped. They vocalized it.
Because I kind of like confronted her about it, and they realized, you know, maybe it's not the best idea to stir it. So we talked it through and they stopped.
She was on a roof, to be fair, listening to your private conversation.
Yeah, and then I confronted her
Yeah.
about the whole thing.
Do you guys want to be together within the Mandem?
I don't know.
Oi. Oh, Steve. Oh, bro, this is heartbreaking. Oh, Steve.
You're
What do you mean
unsure.
by within the Mandem? What does that mean?
That's what it would be, you know. If you was together, you guys would be together within the Mandem. So you're not sure, Nunu.
I mean, listen, it's not for me to say only, and I feel like Steve's been really quiet throughout this whole thing.
You know,
so
Steve's
I
already
don't
told
know.
me, you know, what he wants. That's why I was
Oh,
asking
what's
you.
he said? What does he say? What's he say? I'm actually curious to hear that.
He was a bit more sure of his answer. You know, I'm not gonna necessarily air his business out, but
So let me tell you where I'm at. Okay, I'm at a point where I've known what I want, kinda, but it hasn't been put in front of me. You know what I mean? Matt knows what I mean.
I'm gonna need that outside of a riddle.
Do you want me to unriddle it? I feel like I'm better at saying a bit more straightforward.
Yes, but
You
no,
want
Matt.
Steve, you don't know if Steve wants you.
No. That's not what I meant.
So you don't want
Basically-
Steve.
That's not what I meant at all. Stop. Please stop. Okay, this is so fucking awkward. Can we not? This is so fucking awkward, bro.
Can I just say about the situation that you said the other day?
What?
About the note?
Wait,
Actually,
what?
I won't, actually, I won't, I won't.
Oh, the note that was... Oh, that's people stirring. Have you seen the note, SK?
Yeah, but then the bit about where, like, he was like, yeah, but what would you say? And then you were like, why don't you ask and find out?
But that has nothing to do with the note, though.
No, I think that
No,
very
I
much has to...
I have pride with the questions I needed to ask. Currently, there's going to be a pause to any movements until I've scheduled a 1-on-2 meeting with you both and Tommy Tate.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, sure. I mean, nothing's been said or done. You know what I mean?
And you can express, you know, how you feel for each other and what you want to do about it. So you can work that out between yourselves and no progressing until you've spoke to Tommy T 2-on-1.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, no worries. I mean, nothing. We haven't even had the chance to talk to each other yet, so like
Yeah, no,
we
that's
don't even
fine. You guys
know
can
Bro,
do
what
what
we
are you
that.
man
want either, right?
tripping?
Oh.
I'll make sure it gets put into T's schedule. And
Listen,
Actually,
bro,
can
I'm
you maybe
fine,
guys
move
can
on
pick
bro.
up
with
the
that at
conversation.
least for
I'm
now?
fine.
No.
Like,
Wait,
No.
oh, T's in chat.
what, nothing's happened. So like,
I've heard
why-
enough from Steven.
Listen, team.
Okay.
I ain't gold
Okay.
panning. We
Okay,
can't be doing
sure.
this. Listen,
It will
it's
be in his
fine. I just
calendar.
robbed bare votes, bro. I'm fine. Bro,
Yeah, sure.
chat be freaking out. There's me thinking, is he at block, bro, listening?
What radio you guys on?
Sorry, I gotta go.
What are you doing right